Good morning, Mike the MC, bringing another self-care video. Today I'm going to talk about number 51 of the Catechism with respect to knowing God, where He's inviting us to become a part of His team. So it's like, all right, we're going to be invited? Okay, to what party? What do we need to bring? What are we going to do? What's the whole point of this invitation, right? So this will be a great topic to discuss, connected it with our life, our plans, and seeing how we work with others. So let's get this started. So here's 51 of the Catechism with respect to knowing God as the revelation of God by Himself, right? So here's 51. God reveals His plan of loving goodness, and it pleased God in His goodness and wisdom to reveal Himself and to make known the mystery of His will. His will was that man should have access to the Father through Christ, the Word, made flesh, in the Holy Spirit, and thus become sharers in the divine nature. Wow, okay, there's a lot to unpack right there. So through the Holy Spirit and Jesus, right, we're becoming a part of God's team. What does that mean, becoming a part of God's team? Is there this invitation? I don't see it. Did you get a letter today? I don't know. I'm still going to check my mail today. Are we called through somebody else? Hey, I think that was something you did well today, Mike. You may want to consider joining our group. I think you'd make a great addition. All right, have any of you had that kind of invitation, right? What is this call to become sharers of God's plan, where we're called to do extraordinary things? And I think the answer is, it could be possibly from anything, really. Like I mentioned earlier, someone's saying, hey, something good about you, and they think, oh, you'd be a great addition to that team. Or maybe something in nature outside. You see that there is a tree that maybe needs some pruning, or maybe it's caught with some weeds and you need to go clean it out, right? Get the weeds out of the tree. But you realize, wait a minute, I'm called to do something here. No one told me to do anything, yet I'm feeling this inspiration. Where's that inspiration coming from? And that is where the Holy Spirit comes into play. So that is why it's like, okay, where are you calling me to go, Holy Spirit? What do you want me to do? Do you want me to talk to this girl on the other side of the restaurant? Want me to ask her out? Or this guy, right? Do you want me to go and send out my resume to this job application, even though I'm working right now in this job, even though it may be okay, it's so-and-so? Do you want me to go do this and that? And it's like, where are these inclinations sending me to? And you start to think, oh my goodness, there's so much happening here that I don't know that you want me to be a part of, because there are other plans unfolding with God, that someone's going to build a hospital. Okay, well, that other person's going to build the restaurant. But see, the two business owners, maybe they wind up having coffee in the same restaurant the next morning, and they're like talking, and they're like, hey, wait, I didn't know you were building that across the street from me. That's where I'm going to be. I'm going to be right next to you. I'll be your neighbor. And it's like, wow, okay, a business deal, or maybe a something with an agreement between the two. It's like, wow, now we're starting to talk more. We're starting to be aware. Okay, you're over there. Well, I'm over here. So now we're going to start working in our community together. That'd be cool. Let's see what we can do. And you see these relations with other people and nature, it comes into play. And you start to wonder, where do I fit in with all of this? If I'm seeing that people are doing incredible things, not just also in these areas, but also online with business as well, as far as like, okay, you want to start a shopping business? All right, let's get one going. Let's see what product we can sell online, see what people want to buy, and see if people are into this. And maybe someone else says, okay, well, why not start a blog, a podcast of some kind? Let's start something on YouTube even. Like, let's start a channel here. Let's talk about God and life and help people in some way that we can with our skills. Well, let's start this. See, from my example to you, what is it that you're inspired to do, to call others to do that's extraordinary? Is it something that is within your reach even? Because there are some things that are beyond our reach where we need that extra person, that help. Okay, so we go to someone in a higher position. Okay, I need a donation. Can I have some money to build this? Example, in college, I had to build a concrete canoe, so I needed donations for the resources. So I had to go and see people in my town to bring us resources and donations, right? As a college kid, it's like, oh, are you going to listen to that kid as a business owner? But, if you are a business owner and you see that young person asking for help, have you ever thought, maybe my donation could go to a good cause? Maybe I should give that school something to look forward to. Maybe I'll give them something to work with and build, and maybe let's see what they do with that. And so consider that as far as being a donor. What are you going to do? Donate your time, donate your resources. What are you going to do to help people in your community? And I think it's just a great part of the catechism to discuss, because God is calling us to become sharers of some sort of plan in our community, in the world, in our family, some way, somehow. And through that connection with Jesus, as it was saying there in that point of the catechism, where becoming part of Jesus and the Holy Spirit together in the flesh, it's like, wow, we are being redeemed, meaning it's our body now, it's our time and our efforts to become something great. And we're using our talents, we're using our skills to bring goodness to people. And maybe we've done some bad things in the past, but now it's our time of redemption. Now we can do something good. And I don't care what profession you were even from in the past before, there's still time if you have the ability to do something good. And my prayers to you, everyone can pray for the redemption of people as well, to do good things. I mean, it's possible. That's where the change of heart comes into play, where what is it that inspires your heart? And do you feel an inclination to do something? Can that NASCAR driver suddenly change careers and say, oh, I want to start a charity. I want to start a horse business because I liked racing. Let me start something that's similar to my skills. And maybe it doesn't have to be so dramatic. You can start something that is so close to something that you like to do already. So like I liked engineering. I like to build things, but maybe tweaking my skill, why not build the community now? Help people. See, now I'm working with people in my community, and it's such a wonderful thing. And what is it that's going to inspire you to do something great? What is it that's going to make you be inspired to do something for others? That is a good question to consider from me to you. And I think when we figure out these answers to things we want to do in life, where we want to go, what countries, what places we want to visit, what careers, I think we're going to find our places of where we're going to serve in the world as well. And if it doesn't work the first time, it's okay. I've had to relocate several times, and it's been a wonderful thing. Those experiences help you along the way. Maybe I'll do a video on that as well, as far as maybe first attempts aren't always successful, but at least I can share with you what I learned from all those experiences. And the fact is, people are good wherever you go, and you will find people that are rooting for you on your team. You'll have some enemies possibly, of course, that don't want to agree with you or go with your plan, but of course you got to stay true to you. Follow your inclination. Follow where the Holy Spirit's guiding you with the wind, and He'll guide you to what you got to do. And I know you will do great for whatever you got to do. So that is for me, Mike the MC, to you on Thursday. I hope you're doing great. For me to you, stay true to yourself. Follow where the wind is guiding you. You'll be great. And see if you can get people on your team. Thank you, everybody. Have a good one.